Hello, my name is Carl Soderberg, and I teach social studies at the Duluth Area Learning Center and at Academic Excellence Online, or AEO as it's known, the school district's online high school. At AEO, I teach 4 courses: World History, American Government, International Studies, and Psychology. In this short video, I'm going to use my American Government class as an example of what I do as an online teacher. Every week, I release the content I have created in what is known as a module. A module includes everything a student needs to complete the assigned work for that particular week. Our first week at AEO was truncated due to a few days of student orientation. However, my first few modules dealt with many of the same things that I would teach if I were at one of the high schools. My students read and explore current events, they write in a journal, they take an American government pretest, they learn about the purpose of government and concepts like popular sovereignty, the characteristics of a state, and theories of how states came to be. I make sure that I am touching on all of the state standards. In this particular assignment, the ideals of democracy, students learn about the goals of our democracy, and they compare American democracy to other types of governments that are found elsewhere. I can assign my students points that they award, that they have earned. I can also grade them based on whether they understand the standard, or they meet the standard's expectations, or they exceed expectations. The standard for this assignment is being able to compare the philosophies, structures, and operations of different types of governments in other countries with those in the United States. One of my goals as an online teacher is to create learning experiences that require students to create a product. I do not want students to be able to Google the answers to the questions I pose. Here are some examples about how I do that in a module entitled Post-Revolutionary Reporter. During this week, students are asked to approach their assignments from the perspective of a newspaper reporter during the critical time following the American Revolution. Before doing that, students will look over the learning targets for the week. I will touch on the Articles of Confederation, Shays' Rebellion, Founding Fathers, constitutional compromises, Federalists and Anti-Federalists, etc. First assignment is to write a newspaper article that deals with the Articles of Confederation. My students will watch a video that I created and uploaded into Canvas. The videos that I create are usually roughly 10 minutes long, and I also include a link to a file that has the transcript for the video. Hey, it's Mr. Soderberg, and we're talking about the Articles of Confederation, which I think many people don't realize.
Hey, it's Mr. Soderberg, and we're talking about the Articles of Confederation,
was the Articles of Confederation.
I think many people don't realize was that the first Constitution of the United States was the Articles of Confederation.
Students will always have to do additional research when it comes to completing assignments, and I generally try to point them in the right direction by giving them, some suggested resources. It can include websites, an online textbook, PDF files that I scan and upload into Canvas, or additional videos on YouTube. For this particular assignment, I created an interactive map that provides the student with additional information about the Articles of Confederation. Some of the information included on the map I talked about or touched on in the video. Some of it's exclusive to the interactive map, and some portions of the map are going to have links to other sites on the internet. In this module, students are asked to complete 6 assignments. That's a little bit about what my class looks like and a little bit about what I do, one of the hats that I wear, in addition to being a seat-based teacher at the ALC and working with students who are in credit recovery and independent study in social studies. Let me know if you have any